to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of light heavyweight action. Each man comes in. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder.
Hands up, champ.
What does the high stamina fighter want to do in the early stages of a fight against a guy who maybe isn't as conditioned?
What he wants to do is make him work. Make him work when he's on the inside. Make him work on the outside. Walk him a little bit. Make sure that at all times, mentally and physically, he's got those cylinders pumping.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well timed by Ward. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Able to dismiss that body shot. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Halfway through round number 1. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
And clicks of the talk. On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot.
Keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Solid left hand to the head.
That's it.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Hits him in the mug with the right. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Calzaghe's nailed by a huge uppercut. Halfway through round number 2. Ward's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Calzaghe. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Calzaghe. That's a well-scored left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And that's the end of round 2. Joe Calzaghe's really impressing us here tonight. That last round, boy, he was on top of his game and all over his opponent. Laid out some serious damage there.
Yeah, I noticed that he's starting to land that uppercut a little bit. The only thing that I wouldn't be satisfied with what he did the last round. I would just look forward for confidence to do more as sort of a good roadmap to maybe even get a knockout victory here. Put something on top of those uppercuts. You know the uppercut's landing. Now put something up top.
And now Now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good double jab by Ward. Ward's tagged. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Watch that!
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. That was a miss by Ward. And we come to the end of the round. Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Calzaghe's in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been a busier guy. And also, he's been a better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Oh, good exchange there. Halfway through round number. Ward stuffed by a left hand. Solid. Unable to survive that shot. He's on the floor. Ward's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Able to cover up that gut. Ward's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Piercing jab. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Blocks the headshot. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
This is a wipeout.
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be battered, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching.
Relax.
You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Pace yourselves.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Fires right back at him.
Left and right, left and right.
Crashes home with a hook. He just missed that shot up top. A piercing jab by Ward. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Move!
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. That round comes to an end. A round that I do believe he won. He fought much better there compared to what we saw out of him earlier.
Yeah, don't show me how somebody behaves when they're winning. You know, really, I want to see how someone behaves when they're losing. He's behaving the right way. He's getting himself back into this thing.
Calzaghe's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
That's a good left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Accurate hook by Ward. Unable to score with the hook.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Halfway through round 6. Well-targeted left hand by Calzaghe. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Focus. Nice work.
That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Solid right by Joe Calzaghe.
That's okay.
And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Scored well with the hook.
More punches.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Good job. Okay, listen. He's going to come forward.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here. Calzaghe's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
Good work defensively by Calzaghe. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Scored well up top.
Pace yourself. Doing great.
Well-targeted counterpunch by Ward. At the halfway point of round 7.
Keep working the body. Hook! Hook! You're still not moving
Good
enough.
biting,
Move,
snapping
move.
shot by Ward. How about that left hand?
Uppercut! Back to the body.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 7.
I need to see the...
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together.
There it is! What a turn of events! What a turnaround! He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Joe Calzaghe is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work, because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around. They're wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Not precise at all by Calzaghe. Calzaghe's got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches and be this? Oh! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Joe Calzaghe smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the Golden Child Ward.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Ward's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager,